What is going on, everyone? I hope you are all having a fantastic day. So if you follow my channel pretty closely, then you might be thinking,
didn't she just make a video about the best business bank accounts?
And you would be correct. However, number one, it has been nearly 8 months, and number two, a lot has changed in the business banking world since I made that original video. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about why it is so important to have a separate business bank account, even if you just have a small side hustle, and of course, break down the top 5 best business bank accounts in 2021 that will allow you to take your small business or side hustle to the next level. All right, let's jump right into it. So, like I said, a lot has changed since I made that original review 8 months ago, with Aslo completely closing, Bluevine being, well, terrible in my experience, and me being able to try out a number of different business bank accounts personally. So with all of those big changes and a new perspective on things for myself, I felt like it was important to update you on which financial tools are going to help you best run your small business or side hustle. But first of all, allow me to remind you that it does not matter if you are some established corporation, LLC, S-Corp, a sole proprietorship, or you are literally just selling products on eBay, you need to have a separate business bank account. Not only is it going to help legitimize your business from a financial and accounting point of view, but it's also going to force you to take your side hustle or business more seriously and treat it as what it is. Before I started this YouTube channel, many of you know that I flipped laptops in order to make money, and for a long time at the beginning, I just lumped all of those transactions into my personal purchases because I didn't really know what I was doing. But not only did that make it extremely difficult to actually keep track of my business income and expenses, but at the end of the year, it was an absolute nightmare when it came time to do my taxes. And keep in mind that I was just a teenager selling a few laptops here and there to make a little bit of extra money on the side. But the best news that many of you will be very happy to hear is that several of the business bank accounts that we're going to look at today do not even require official paperwork or anything like that from your state in order to get an account. So again, even if you just have a little side hustle that you're doing out of your house or apartment, you can and should have a business bank account. All right, so enough about all of that. What are the top 5 business bank accounts in 2021 in my opinion? Well, coming in at number 5, and I can't believe I'm saying this, is Chase Bank, and specifically their business bank account options. Now, I'm hesitant to put any national bank on this list because you all know that I am not a big fan of their terrible interest rates, stupid fees, and general ability to just boss around the smaller competition. However, of all of the national banks that I genuinely dislike, Chase has done a fantastic job of not only adapting to the modern world of banking, but also creating a ton of really useful tools and resources for small business owners. First of all, at the time of recording this video, they are offering a $300 sign-up bonus when you open a business account and either deposit $2,000 or meet a few other simple requirements. But beyond that, they have the very highly rated Chase banking app that gives you access to a ton of financial resources, including the ability to get a business credit card. And overall, this is a huge company, meaning they're going to put a ton of resources at your fingertips. Now, there is a $15 monthly fee for this account, but I want to be clear that I would never bother putting it on this kind of list if it couldn't easily be waived. So just by having $2,000 in this account, making $2,000 in purchases on your Chase Inc. business card, having $2,000 in eligible deposits, or being linked to a Chase private client checking account, you were able to easily get that fee waived by just meeting one of those requirements. So I know that was a lot of different options, but basically if you have $2,000 in this account, you'll be fine. But if you are just getting started and $2,000 is a lot of money for your small business or side hustle, then no worries, because some of the options that we're going to look at later on in the video have none of those requirements. But wrapping up with Chase, they have unlimited electronic deposits, 100 transactions per month for no charge, $5,000 in cash deposits per statement cycle, and of course, not only do you have access to their network of 16,000 free-to-use ATMs, but 4,700 physical brick-and-mortar locations, which is an advantage that basically literally every other bank that we're going to look at today does not have. All right, moving on from there is another one that I have talked about in the past and also looked at their personal checking accounts, but that would be Radius Bank. First of all, this account has no minimum balance requirement. However, there is a $10 monthly maintenance fee if your account balance is below $5,000, which I think is just ridiculous. So if you are going to be below that $5,000 number, then you'll definitely want to check out one of the other options later on in the video. However, despite that huge drawback, that fee is waived above $5,000, and they have some pretty great other benefits outside of that. They're also going to give you unlimited 1% cash back on all debit card purchases, 0.1% interest on all of the money in your account, which doesn't sound that great, but remember, this is a checking account, so getting any kind of interest is pretty great. Plus, you have free ATMs, including rebates on off-network ATMs worldwide, which basically means that you can use any ATM for free. They also have some great professional invoicing tools, bill pay services, accounting integrations with other third-party platforms, including ACH transfers, and a ton of other tools that will allow you to optimize your small business or side hustle. Next up, we have a company that I don't think I have ever talked about before here on the channel, and that would be Lily. Now, what makes Lily really unique is that they actually are specifically aimed at freelance workers because they offer tools for solo business budgeting, expense tracking, tax reporting, and a ton of other really helpful tools if you are just getting started with your business. You also get access to their network of 38,000 free-to-use ATMs, automatic savings tools, early direct deposit access, digital wallet integrations, and a buckets feature, which is something that we have seen from other companies, but I love the fact that they have added it to this business account. And basically, these buckets allow you to create mini savings accounts within your main account so that you can set things aside for emergency funds, estimated tax payments, or any kind of upcoming large expense that you want to be saving for. Overall, their app is just really well designed and very modern looking, and it's pretty intuitive and easy to learn. So if you are specifically a freelance worker, or if you are just getting started with your small business, then Lily will definitely be one worth checking out. Next up is another bank that I definitely have never mentioned before here on the channel, and that would be NorthOne Business Checking Account. This is another fairly standard bank account with a very modern twist that has an extremely well-designed mobile app, free cash withdrawals at over 2 million ATMs worldwide, the ability to send and receive ACH payments, access to the green dot reload system, which allows you to deposit cash at certain retail locations, unlimited debit card transactions, plus the ability to order extra debit cards for other team members who are working with you on your business, which is a really unique tool that could be very helpful. Now, overall, I do like NorthOne, and I think that their app and website are incredibly well designed. However, there is a $10 monthly fee, and at least to my knowledge, there is no way to get that waived. So, because I am always really anti-banking fees, I feel like I can't recommend this in good conscience. However, I do recognize that if you are a more established business who has some income, then $10 per month in order to get unlimited transactions and higher-end benefits is probably not that big of a deal. So if you do want access to some of those higher end features with a really modern company, then NorthOne is definitely one that I would check out. And lastly, coming in at number 1 for the best business bank account right now, in my opinion, and the one that I personally use to run this YouTube channel, would be Bank Novo. Now, like I said at the beginning of the video, I have tried many different business bank accounts, including ones that aren't even on today's list or on the last list in the last video. And after all of that testing, Novo is the one that I have landed on and will likely be sticking with for a very long time. Now, I have made 2 full videos on this bank account, including a full review, as well as a step-by-step walkthrough of the app. So if you are curious and want a more in-depth look at this platform and this bank, then definitely check out those 2 videos. But this account has no monthly maintenance fees, no minimum balance requirements, free transfers and mailed checks, free ATMs worldwide, because not only do they waive the fee on their end, but they will also reimburse any and all ATM fees from the ATM owner, which basically means that you can literally use any ATM around the world for free, which is awesome. But they also have fantastic bill payment services, integrations with a ton of third-party platforms, including QuickBooks, Slack, TransferWire, and several others, plus the ability to create separate savings buckets similar to what Lily offers, and this allows you to set money aside for those various expenses, tax payments, and anything else that you want to be saving for. And beyond that, they also give you a ton of exclusive discounts and offers on certain helpful business tools like Google Cloud, Zendesk, HubSpot, Stripe, and Salesforce, just to name a few. So again, if you want some more in-depth information on Novo, then definitely check out the full review video that I have done. But Novo is easily my pick for the best business bank account right now. So I would love to know what account you are currently using to run your small business or side hustle, and why you feel that is the best fit for you. As always, if you did get value out of this content and you want to help support me, the easiest way to do that is actually checking out some of my favorite financial tools down in the description below and getting some free money while you're at it. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more content like this in the future. And of course, take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one.